You know what? I don't even think it's me. Did they change something on YouTube? Because each time I'm trying to change the way my phone is doing, it keep telling me, I don't know what's going on, y'all. I'm sorry. I even switched the phones. But it's telling me, hold on. It won't even let me. Let me see something. Y'all can still see me, so let me see. Put this on the TV, cause I don't know if it's been an update to YouTube or like what's going on. But I'm doing everything same thing that I do every day. But it's seeming like it's telling me that I have to turn my phone vertical in order to record. And I never had to do that before. Every YouTuber, if they use their phone, hey Stagner. This is crazy. So I don't know. Maybe it's an omen. Maybe it's supposed to do what it's supposed to do. I just don't get it. I did recently just do an update on my iPhone, but that shouldn't have anything to do with anything, though. I'm casting it to my TV to see maybe what y'all would see. And I think it's going to be vertical, not landscape. So I'm sorry for that. I don't know what's going on. I used both of my phones and it's both coming through vertical. So we're just going to roll with it. I don't know. Yeah, I agree, Stagner. I totally agree. I don't know what's going on. It, Mercury is retrograde tomorrow. I know that. Maybe we're going to have a crazy ass retrograde. But long as you can still hear me, y'all know I don't put out video quality like this. But I've tried both of my phones now. I've unlocked the portrait, just change it to landscape like I do every day. And I don't know what's different or what's going on. So I'm gonna have to roll with it, y'all, because it's no point in me keep going from phone to phone to phone. I don't know. Maybe it's just something in the glitch for as YouTube right now. So if you watching it on TV, then maybe you can watch it from your phone and just turn it long ways. But yeah, we're just gonna keep going so I can go ahead and get your reading and be done with it, okay? You say Google is the problem? Yeah, and I just actually did a Google update, 2 days ago? I did a update on my iPhone 14 Pro, but I didn't do one on my Android, and I record and do the videos on the Android phone. And I didn't do an update on that, so I don't know. All right, so new moon, Vedic sidereal, for the people who do not know, will be tomorrow. Okay. Mercury is retrograde on the 13th. This is crazy. All right. Everything is glitching. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. So I just tried to turn this phone up to make sure y'all can hear me, and it turned my TV up. I guess maybe because I'm casting. Go ahead, Vesta. So when shuffling and cutting the deck, I kept seeing the Lover's card with the Death card. The Star card is here. Okay. We're not in Aquarius season. Nowhere near close. Vedic sidereal again. The 15th, we will be switching to Sag. Okay, so December the 15th through January the 15th will be Sagittarius season. And then January the 15th through February the 15th will be Aquarius season. Again, I'm not here to change you to Vedic sidereal or whatever. If you're conditioned and you feel whatever you are as a zodiac sign, then keep running with it. Okay. The star card is here. So with this new moon in 8th house of Scorpio, right? This would have to come out when shuffling and cutting the deck. A rebirth, transformation, all or nothing. I think I said or touched on this before in another reading. And actually, y'all, I started feeling very, very sick right before I came on. Very nauseated. Stomach started hurting. It wasn't due to anxiety or stress. I believe it's only 2 things that I had today, which I usually don't eat, which was some type of cold coffee that I bought at the store. And occasionally I do drink cold coffee and mix it with cream. And then I ate something earlier today that I usually don't eat all the time. But I ate it last night though, and it didn't make me sick. So, but I was feeling fine all day. I really actually wanted to come on between 12 and 2 Eastern Standard Time and do your reading. I just got caught up with cleaning up and washing clothes and things like that. And I just was just digressing, okay, and just chilling, enjoying my time off, and just really put it off at the last minute. But then, like the last hour, I've been feeling very sick. So I just actually took some medicine, which I don't really like to take. So some of you, just be careful with your health right now, or you could know of somebody or a family member that hasn't been feeling very well. But with the star card here, there will be some healing and transformation, hopefully. We're going to pray for. Okay. Um, so, now, y'all do know I believe in omens. We've seen the card come out a couple of times last week. Yes. So some of you that has been going through some things in your life, is going to be different for everybody, right? It's been a long and hard, very hard and strenuous transformation. And you have been getting to the point where it's all or nothing here. I'm sorry, Stegner. It's hard for me to see the comments with the, phone upside down. You said Pepto-Bismol. Okay. Well, I have to wait a couple of hours before I take that because I did just take a pill. I don't want to name the company or the product, okay? But I did just take a pill, and I only took one because I don't really like taking medicine like that. But I probably would drink some lemon water. We all know 8th house is transformation, right? All or nothing. So, of course, if this is about relationship, I'm not saying everybody wants one. I'm not saying everybody wants to be in one, but it is some type of transformation that will be taking place whether you want it to or not. Because not only the sun still being in Scorpio right now, right? For the next couple of days, we're about to have the new moon as of tomorrow in Scorpio. So something as a new moon energy will be coming back across your table for right now. Yes. For you to heal the conversation, to heal the problem, to solve the problem, to either let bygones be bygones, to finally let it out of your life. Again, if this is about finances, you have a very more bright situation in future when it comes to your financial help or situation starting in the new year. Okay, because of this Aquarius card that is here. Not only because of Vedic sidereal that Saturn is back in Aquarius. Okay, it was retrograde in Capricorn, and it has moved back into Aquarius, about a month or so ago, something around that time, right? So all of those troublesome, hard times, which you're going to have because you're human. So it's going to be ups and downs all the time in your life. That is, you're going to, of course, you've been used to it. You've grown. That's nothing new, right? But it has been even a lot worser toward in 2023, 2022. For a lot of people, it started when the pandemic started, right? Lost a lot of loved ones, people we knew and people we didn't know. It was a lot of healing and transformation that was needing to take place spiritually, internally, right? And also as the physical body with the death card here. That's something that you need to know coming from 8th house of Scorpio. That the death card is an ending, but you have to remember looking at this card, though, and I really hate messing with this card, Two of Swords. It's a rebirth here. If you can see in the horizon, the sun is coming up. It is rising. So you will also be rising, especially with the star card. Yeah, 7 of Cups in reverse. That's very good. Finally making a choice spiritually and internally, okay, that enough is enough. It's time and I'm ready for a change. Maybe if I turn it like this. Maybe if I turn it like this, people can see. That's crazy. That enough is enough. A change is here. Okay. Some of you have really been manifesting this, looking forward toward this transformation in your love life, transformation in your spiritual self, in your higher self, a change in your physical reality, far as your material assets, your financial help, healing of relationships can be with loved ones, family, a spouse, children, whatever the case may be. But this is going to be a sudden shift that I really hear right now that some of you are not expecting. Okay. That something here was or will be resurrecting. Now it is going to be some type of shocking shift that probably for a lot of you have already been in the works, but maybe you haven't been paying attention to it. Okay. Now, for as the moon and the Scorpio energy card here, we have the nurturing, the feelings caused by reactions. And then we have defend. Either you're going to defend your feelings and emotions, or either you're about to accept them and work through it. Star card. Okay. Let your feelings tell you how to deal with this transformation. Now, for some of you, it may come sudden and shockingly quick. Because that's what it is. It's a transformation. Because something that you have been dealing with for a lot of people is going to be different, has not been stable. It may be your housing. It may be the funds or the money that you have been receiving. It can be your work hours, your wages. It can be, for some of you, your health. It can be family. It can be your marriage. Hell, for some of you, it can even be your car. Okay. Oh, please don't tell me my car is finna be on its last leg. Okay. All right. So purification to resurrect. Because this star card is here. Some secrets. Now, secrets are usually not very good, but for some instance, because the star card is here, for some of you, it could be a very healing and soothing secret. Okay, that maybe a situation and or person, the cross watcher, right, has changed, has had a change of mind. This also can be you. Um, the extraordinary power of prayer, the highest and the lowest, right? They always say, if you're at the bottom, you don't have no choice but to go up. And a lot of times when you up, a lot of times you're meant to go down. It's the cycle of life, right? Control the situation and. All right. So we got these. I'm going to put this back and we're going to pull your cards now. And again, I am so sorry, about this upside down video. Y'all haven't had to go through this with me for a while. I just feel it's whatever going on with Google or YouTube or the internet, because it's not my phones. So I'm thinking more is about YouTube. I just seen the Temperance card. Remember I told you that I seen the Lovers card when shuffling. Oh gosh. And now I seen the Temperance with the Tower. Okay. So it's a huge healing process that has been going on within you, about you, spiritually and physically. Yes. So I'm going to come back anyway tomorrow and do your Mercury retrograde video. So hopefully that all of this will be fixed, or maybe it's just because Mercury, is closer right now. You remember we always have a pre-shadow before and after when it comes to Mercury. I haven't been mentioning it about the pre-shadow phase, 7 days before and 7 days after. Some of you also may have a child or get pregnant on the way, for me to say 7 days before and 7 days after, because that's the time of conception. So now we have the Emperor in reverse. Now, not only that this is your reading, remember that this is a collective reading, right? You just apply some of the things that I say that may help you with your situation. It may not be everything, right? But as a collective, Emperor is falling here. Oh, okay. So continue to, I don't watch the news that much. I control my media intake, especially the news, because it is A-Town Scorpio, a controlled situation. Everybody should know that by now, right? But somewhere in this world, a king, a emperor, somebody's in failing health. So it can be a lot of family members, a lot of clergy or members of society, of some type of hospital, church, clergy, something, okay, dealing with a religious denomination. I don't know if it's been in the news. I'm not predicting anything. I'm just reading the cards. But somebody here may be taken down or is lost. Now, unfortunately, I'm just gonna say this like this. The emperor can be an emperor itself or a king. It also, the emperor can stand for a father or father figure. It can be also the death to a male's ego, okay? Because we have the star card that was next to it with the moon. Remember that the moon is your mind and your feelings, right? So this emperor here, and then also remember the emperor can be a boss, somebody who owns a company or multiple companies. It can be a CEO. It can be some type of big wig or some type of big company. But something here, either a company or somebody that is a boss, father figure, or somebody who owns a business, an entrepreneurial, let's just say it like that. Somebody is having a change of mind. Death to the ego so that love can happen and love can brew. That's the only way that love can be a success, when ego is not in the way. Now, the emperor in reverse also can be somebody who has permanently separated, or is about to divorce. hmm Now, an emperor can be somebody who has millions, billions. It also, like I said, can be somebody that is in the limelight or society, is very well known, maybe in their community, in their town, in their state, and or globally. But the emperor has fallen. Mm. This emperor here has no longer control of the situation. Also, their household, their family also has lost or will lose business and money. Okay, thank you, angels. So a secret is being revealed or will be revealed coming out about this emperor. Now, y'all seen me shuffle and it come out. I don't do fake readings, okay? So whatever's happening in the news, whatever's going on, just keep strolling. It eventually show up in your feed or in the news about some type of emperor, king, boss, CEO, celebrity, an actual emperor. Um, Also, unfortunately, can be somebody who rules a nation, somebody who rules over states, an empire, right? Now, remember, I told you that the Rahu and Ketu, when Rahu just left Aries, okay, which is the Emperor card here, it went into Pisces and it will be there until May 29th, 2025. And I kept telling y'all weeks and weeks and months ago that when this Rahu and Ketu move, is going to be some changes. Some huge, huge changes, not only in the world, but your finances, your home, your love relationships. People that has been together will start to separate. People who you thought would never get together, get together. People who never owned anything will start owning things. All type of flip-flop type of changes. I told you. Also something globally that would be taking place. What's happening now? The war that's going on. I told y'all this last year. I told you to look back into the year of 2021, around the time in around October, September. What were you doing? What were you going through? Where were you working? What type of money were you making? Who were you in love with? Where were you living? Okay. All of that has to do with the every 20 years, K2 and Rahu move. And it's always going to be something globally that will affect the whole world. Okay. 20 years before 2021, think about the wars that was going on in Afghanistan and everything like that. Okay. Those soldiers stayed over there almost 10 years. The last time K2 and Rahu moved was 9/11. Now, this emperor also, they told me to go back. Okay, period. This emperor falling also can be your banks. Yes? Because I wasn't really ready for all of this. Now we have the King of Wands. I don't even know how to turn the card. And what's happening with this video and what's going on and with my phone speaks volume right now. Because I don't have these problems and situations when I record videos. You can look back through 5 years worth of my videos and I don't have these issues. But as soon as this new moon in Scorpio, at the same time that Rahu and Ketu moved, and then we also have Mercury retrograde that soon will be both in the house of Sagittarius very soon. Okay. And then Aries here, Jupiter will be going direct December the 31st. It's a lot of things and changes that will be happening. So King of Wands. So whoever this emperor is, they will have to redirect, digress, replan, re-strategize, recalculate, replay, redo. Okay. And they will have to take action immediately. That's what I'm seeing here. So this emperor in reverse next to the King of Wands. A King of Wands takes action toward a new idea, a new activity, a new purpose. Okay. Having to do some type of reset or ready to go after something new. With the moon already here, which will be tomorrow, new moon in Scorpio, right? This King of Wands is going to have to decide, do they want to defend or accept the feelings that they will be feeling when this new moons happen in Scorpio? It's going to be an all or nothing call. It's going to be an all or nothing. Now, you don't have to be a masculine per se to be this emperor in reverse. Remember, we're spiritual beings in a human shell. So only because you have a physical body do you have organs that will display most of the time if you're masculine or feminine. But on the inside, we're all the same. Okay. So it's a lot of divine feminines that are emperors, that are CEOs. Okay. That will hire and fire your ass. Okay. For real. There's a lot of divine feminines that are emperors. Some of them rule their home. Some of them rule businesses. They own multiple businesses because they have to play this role. Can also be a single parent. But what or whoever this is, okay, this King of Wands have been changing or going back and forth as a chameleon in their decisions. And now it's the time's up, is what I hear. Okay. So if you're waiting on a relationship and this emperor has been ghosting you, haven't been making any type of decision about commitment or loyalty, because an emperor in reverse is somebody who's not loyal. They're untrustworthy. They're not solid. They don't have a plan, or they did not have a plan. They wasn't expecting this. They're out of control, or they never had control. Okay. Emperor in reverse is somebody also who don't do prayer. It's not a very religious person. It don't matter what religious denomination it is. Because remember, I always guide you or teach you when I do readings. The emperor is all of the kings. Yes. Just like the queen, the empress is all of the queens in the deck. So when an emperor is in reverse, or when an emperor is in the upright, he's really the hermit looking for spiritual guidance. But this emperor is in reverse. So this emperor has not been turning within to, thank you, angels, to get guidance, to ask for help, trying to do everything as the physical, through society. And society didn't treat this emperor very well. This also, emperor in reverse, can be somebody who's very or feeling very revengeful right now. Secrets are being or will be exposed on this emperor. The emperor has lost all control. So right now, an emperor in reverse also can be this king of wands right now, looking to take action. Can be physically with this ace of wands. Can be wanting to do some type of one night stand, go out, have some fun, or deflect their problems right now. So emperor in reverse next to a king of wands, this person is giving up on a situation, on a person. This can be very shocking to a lot of people. Let me get your next card. The emperor in reverse is also don't have any guidance right now. Don't know what they're doing. Don't know where they're going. It's like their emperor, their empire is crumbling or has crumbled. Okay. So this king of wands, which is still the emperor, is trying to come up with a plan of what to do next. Yep. Page of swords in reverse. That's that Mercury retrograde happening tomorrow. So if you're married or in some type of relationship, your emperor also, aka, can be husband, spouse, mate, live-in situation, whatever you got going on. Or somebody that you know of, maybe a family member, has been having some problems or things like that. An uncle, a brother, your dad. Maybe it's a guy that you like or something like that with the emperor in reverse. Also can be a divine feminine. You haven't heard from this person, and if you do, the last thing that they said, it was very, I don't want to say disturbing, but it was very argumentative. Okay, it was words like, why are you talking like this? Like, why are you saying this? It also could have been that the last time you talked to this person, that they were trying to use or be in their feelings, but it didn't really come out the way that they wanted to say it or text it. Okay. Two of Swords pop back up. So during this moon, I already feel that it's starting today because I'm having so many issues with this video and not feeling very well. Somebody here needs to make a decision or has made a decision, but they haven't said anything. Now, again, this can be somebody that you know or you want to get with, or somebody that you like, somebody that you're in a relationship with, married to. This could be your mom and dad if you still have them here. It could be your sister and brother, or your sister husband, however the case it is. Okay. Somebody has been thinking or contemplating on what they want to say to you, but they didn't have the nerve to do it or go through with it as the emperor in the upright. But for whatever reason, the death card that was here and the star card, the transformation has been working. Okay. So this person has not yet accepted to accept their feelings about you or the situation. They're not letting their mind tell them or their feelings on what to say, how to act, or how to react. Because their feelings caused by is really due to indecision of why this person has been lacking in communication, or if you have had or you sent out information or conversation, it's been short for you too. Okay. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody has been having a lot of financial issues here. And it can be due to their living situation, who they're with, who they've been with, who they've been married to for some people. And they've been contemplating very hard about separation and or divorce. It's been a lot of fights, it's been a lot of arguments, contemplation, talks, and things like that. Can be because of this King of Wands has been a big flirt, has been actually taken up on some of those offers as infidelity, or if they wasn't married, then they just playing the field. And it also can be due to why this emperor is in reverse, why they haven't been taking care of business. Um, but they're deciding something. Let me speed this up. I'm sorry, because this is just, look, Queen of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Like I'm saying, somebody here is falling out of love with somebody. And again, this may not be your reading tonight. I told you when shuffling, the Lovers came out. Now, whoever this is, you've known this person before, because it's 2 Lovers card in this deck that I found out a couple of weeks ago. And the other Lovers card, their hair is short, or her hair is short. On this one, it's longer. Okay. So somebody that has been with somebody for a while, or wanting to, and also can be past life. Remember, we're talking about 8th house of Scorpio. Okay. And K2, thank you, angels. K2 is past life. So it don't necessarily have to be somebody that you're thinking about or of right now. It can be somebody from your past, actually. That you separated from before. It didn't work out. It could have been due to finances. It could have been that somebody you were just dealing with or messing around with before, and they didn't make an honorary type of relationship out of y'all's situation together. Your relationship at that time could have been going through a lot of transformation, like on and off together, breakup, arguments, fights, a lot of feelings and everything like that. A lot of indecision, because the moon is your mind and also your heart. So somebody here hasn't forgotten about your relationship. Now, again, if this is past life, then it's embedded into their DNA to find you again. So you don't necessarily have to know this person. So something here, thank you, angels, is being activated. Something here is being activated by this Rahu and K2 move, and also this new moon. Remember, we had the grand thank you, angels. I just looked up the grand trine right before I came on, but I couldn't find the Vedic sidereal where the 3 planets would be considered for the grand trine for Vedic, because y'all know I don't do Western astronomy or astrology anymore. So you could say I converted over. Okay, because I want the truth. I don't want anything else that society, the government, or anybody else keep lying to me and telling me this and telling me that. Okay, I am not as conditioned as I used to be anymore. Okay, so, but a lot of people have not waken up, 2 of Swords. And until you do, a lot of you will miss out on your emperor status. Okay, because it's time for you to take action into the things that you know you are meant to be and to do. And it also can be toward relationship, because you and this person could also be not only lovers or marriage here or commitment, but also like some type of unity that the divine has blessed you to be together as a couple. So it can be something as a business that you're supposed to start. It can be something as a family legacy. It can be with the Lover's card here, with the 9 of Pentacles, the making of a child, the birthing of a child of this person that could become an emperor. It can be all different type of things. Yes. So they gave me 2 cards. Yeah, you see that? I started to put it back. So we got the Wheel of Fortune with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. What did we have a couple of days ago, right? Two Wheel of Fortunes to come out with the Grand Trine card. If you don't know what a Grand Trine is, it's when three planets that is spiritually or astrologically, oh, go on with the big words, girl. Astrologically aspecting at the certain degrees, I believe between 120 degrees from each other or something to that effect, where it can be for some of you K2 Rahu, because I'm looking at the Emperor here. It can also be K2 Rahu and Jupiter, because the Wheel of Fortune is here on the spread. Nothing's going on in Gemini. It also, for some of you, can be Mercury, K2, Rahu. You have to look particularly in your chart. It's not based on the collective, not all of it, right? And since the moon card is here, it can be because of everything that is in Scorpio right now that will be soon moving to Sag. So thank you for reminding me. I told you I would no longer do the Wheel of Fortune in reverse anymore, because you can't turn back the hands of time. Once that time is gone, it's gone. Right? So fate is here. It's no longer, or will be no longer, lost. It will not any longer be dismissed or what you call it, disregarded. Thank you. Because the Two of Pentacles in the upright is a person that is very busy, a person that has a lot of things on their plate, also can have multiple people or situations on their plate. Okay, not really having the time, and like I already said, two people or a certain person that was never making time for you, because whatever that was important to them, you was not one of those pinnacles, whether it was in your past life, recently, or in your recent past. Okay, maybe they had their job and their family, or you and another person, or two other people, but not you. Okay, but whatever it was, they didn't have the time for you. You also didn't have the time recently or in the past for a certain person, and also can be for your family. For some of you, you lost your family as an Emperor in reverse, and so you decided to move forward. You stopped communicating with them. It's been on your mind. And for some of you, that karma has been Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You've been having financial problems. You still love the person that you procreated with, but fate is bringing this person back. But will you make time with them? Okay. However the case is, somebody here, their time is about to be freed up, because whatever situation they were in, or if they were already single, they're having a transformation and understanding that this is or was fated. Okay. Yep. Justice in reverse. Now, remember, K2 has left Libra and has moved into Virgo. Notice how, and remember that Rahu in K2 is always in retrograde. K2 and Rahu is never in a direct formation. Okay. So I'm not surprised to see Rahu in reverse, the Emperor that was there, and K2 that was in Libra for the past 18 months come in reverse, because they recently just moved on November the 15th. Okay. So you not receiving or getting your justice about what's due for you, whether it's love, relationship, finances, things that you've been having a lot of issues with, um, your health. Okay, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, not receiving what you would think as manifestation or blessings. Um, Something that you love is coming towards you and it's fated. For some of you, it can be a business, but if you're getting or will get these opportunities, you must take action on it. King of Wands. And this is also the fate of somebody else, that an opportunity will be opened. A door of opportunity will open for this person to reach out to you, to meet up with you, um, to discuss what they need to say, to fix the situation, justice in reverse. Also, you, vice versa. And to give you some type of offer, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, because it's fated to. Now, the next cards, let me pull. What time is it? I've been on here 40 something minutes already. 10 of Wands in reverse. It's time for the burden to end. It's over. Death card to the Star card. So again, like I said, it's time for a rebirth in your life, current and past life, because of Rahu and K2 has moved. Now, this is not a Rahu and K2 video. I do have one up. So just look in the video list and you'll see it. You can go back and watch it and see what I said about that. And we have creativity, which is that King of Wands. King of Wands is very creative, a go-getter. Yeah, Control flipped in reverse. This is why this Emperor is in reverse. So it's a creative moment for two people that are very creative. So you could be very much like-minded like this other person. This is what you was drawn to, vice versa between the both of you. You can have very much the same ideas. You can look at fate in this world as the same ideas or views, I should say. See there? Laziness in reverse. Because a reverse Emperor is very lazy. Okay? Per se. Because the reverse Emperor has no idea of what they want, where they're going, what they want to do in life. No plan, no structure, no loyalty. Disregards people's opinions, ideas, lack of creativity. So this Emperor in reverse is needing to revert back to the King of Wands, to something or somebody that once excited them. Even if it was a moment in time where you met this person, used to be with this person, whatever the case may be. But this can turn into a love affair. But somebody has to make time for it. But it seems like fate is breaking up some things in your life and this other person's life, and or just situation itself, where that what's due for you is coming in. So you're gonna have to take action. I just told you that. That's why the laziness card came in reverse. This is no time to sit around, be lazy, be thoughtless. Okay. The King of Wands also can be in Sagittarius time. Also can be Leo, right? Because the Lover's card is not only Gemini, it's Leo too, because of the sun. The Sagittarius here is also the Wheel of Fortune, also is Aries. I'm getting tongue-tied. So if somebody has been wanting to date you or not have been really making the decision or anything like that, you see that the burden flipped out and upside down. Like I told you, the Two of Pentacles coming in reverse, the burden is about to be over. Now, the reverse Ten of Wands, that's not over. It's over when the Ten of Wands go to the upright. Okay, because tens are the outcomes. You have the Three of Wands here. You, for some of you and or this other person, they're hoping that you would be accepting and still optimistic about a lack of decision that you or they didn't make in the past or recently. It don't necessarily have to be somebody from your past, but it can be somebody that maybe you were both deciding if you wanted to date. Y'all would talk, but then they would kind of ghost you or don't really say anything like that. It can be because they were still dealing with somebody else. They had a lot of things on their plate, but something here is being broken up, freed up, with this new moon in Scorpio. And I believe because of this Mercury retrograde starting tomorrow, this person can be very mercurial. You see the Lover's card there. So that's Virgo, Gemini energy, which is ruled by Mercury. They also can be Libra. You got the Wheel of Fortune here, which can, again, be Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and also Capricorn and Sag. You got Aries here. You got Sag again. You got Libra. You got Taurus again. Scorpio, of course, again. The moon, which is also Cancer. Okay. All right. So let me clarify this, and then we're going to wrap it up because it's, because of all this mechanical problems. I didn't mean to take this long, but everything happens for a reason. You may say, well, I don't know what you're talking about. Of course you don't. Like I told you, a catalyst, things being reignited, get things going, King of Wands, because your Emperor is in reverse. Fuel, kindle, torch, effort, spark, fan the flames. And what is that on the Lover's tree? That is flames, that is not leaves, right? So a catalyst that was a lover in your past life, or a past, recently passed, or a couple of years ago, 5, 10, 8, 20 years ago, for some of you, whoever, okay? They want to fan the flames again. Now, some of you, this is going to be a hard choice for you mentally, because maybe you in this relationship or this person, you may feel like they're not stable enough or was not stable enough then, but you don't know really what's going on all the way with them now. But they're in a loss of control in their life right now because they have not been listening to fate. And this person has been in the power of prayer a lot, more than you probably would know. So somebody here is at their lowest aspect, and they're believing to reignite, either this is you to reunite or ignite the flames within you to take control of your life right now. It's time for you to make a decision. So that can be with your health, with your weight, with what you eat, what you don't eat, health checkups, because remember, K2 is in Virgo. Okay. So your health is going to be very important to you. The laziness, getting up, being creative, being active, King of Wands. Like I said, this reading don't have to be about love, but it's also Lover's card, the love you have for yourself, your health, and your life. You must be more creative and get control of your life and the burdens and the stress. How you feel during these next couple of days up until also Jupiter goes direct December the 31st. It's going to be very important because, like I said, K2 is going to be in Virgo for 18 months. So until May 29th, 2025, you must get control of this laziness, lack of creativity, not taking action. Okay, let the spark of creativity and your ideas take over. It's time for you to take action. You will have the fuel if you allow this to come in, because fate is here to do so. If you have not been getting recognition from your business or lack of your ideas or creativity, that's going to change too. Justice card in reverse. Somebody here also may be trying to have a relationship or divorce, not public, but it's going to become public anyway. Look what I tell you. Tornado. Storm brewing. Torn up. A sudden unexpected end. A breakdown, over and done. End, destroy, and liberate. Somebody here may also needing to rebuild due to some type of storm. Make sure you're paying attention to your weather in your side of the world or your state. Also can be some strange tornadoes that are breaking out in the middle of the end of fall or going into winter. That's not usually the case in the United States, but it can happen. Okay, so. But somebody also here can needing to recover from a storm that has happened or will be happening here. But this is an ending to some type of lack of recognition. Somebody not wanting to say that y'all together, or this is a separation and or a breakup. Because Justice card is in reverse, and Justice card is in reverse again. So somebody that has not been accommodating or very mean, acting irate, rude, arrogant, egotistical. Okay, that's very much all the opposite of kind. Not desiring or wanting to have harmony and balance in a love relationship, and also can be job or with a boss or a company. See that artistic in reverse. Somebody needing to be more direct and more sociable. Could be a Libra, but like I said, whatever the opposite of what you or this person have been doing is about to be reversed. All right. Main female. Yep, see there? You probably can't see it because the darn camera is sideways. A divorce, separation, a main female in somebody's life is leaving, and they're taking a gamble on doing it because they're tired of the control issues. An emperor also could be not as making as much money as they say they are. They lack direction and creativity. An emperor in reverse next to a king of wands in the upright is somebody who is boring, actually. Somebody who is lazy, somebody who don't take action. They don't like to go out. They don't like to do anything. They like to control. They also could have a gambling problem here. So let me throw these out because this reading got a lot more deeper than I expected. But hey, I'm still going to come back tomorrow and do your Mercury retrograde. And I have not forgot about doing each individual zodiac signs for regarding Rahu and Ketu. Self-sabotage. Looks like the death card to me. So if this person is wanting to get back with you or get back in contact with you because of their indirection and they was taking a gamble that with fate, they don't want to do that. See, they were lacking courage, not having the strength to do so. The Emperor in reverse. So, this still can be you. It don't have to be the other person. And they told me to end it with these, which is these cards here. I'm sorry, y'all. Just my videos being upside down and all that in the beginning, it just kind of slowed me up and kind of threw me off. But that's a transformation for you, huh? But either you're going to stop it or keep going. All or nothing, right? So I chose all. So you see there, surrender, worry in reverse. And I don't really read these in reverse. So make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on your power of your heart and have faith that spirit is guiding you always. This person is realizing, and or you is realizing that fate is actually stepping in. They had been worried, not making a decision. Didn't want to see what was being placed in front of them, which probably was a gift, whether it was from the past or recently. They didn't have the courage. You see the courage card in reverse. That's an emperor in reverse. An emperor in the upright is going to do what's right. Okay, that's why he's sitting on that throne. He's very hard. He or she is very hard to change his or her mind. Can also be stubborn sometimes. Don't like to budge. Don't like to change their ideas or their plan. But something here is making this emperor change their mind and their plan. They don't have any choice. Because at some point in time, either they self-sabotaged a situation at one point, but fate is bringing this back around again. Even if you just met this person and started dating, okay, they didn't have the courage to speak up and say what they wanted to say. They also maybe had a secret that they were in a relationship, 9 of Pentacles in reverse, or that they had multiple lovers that they were juggling and they didn't want to involve you or tell you the truth. But that secret is going to come out, but they was worried about knowing and seeing you very differently. So this person really kind of ghosted. Okay. Yeah. Surrender to rest and sleep. So to prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. But I feel that that is not only what you need to do for this new moon in Scorpio. Whatever is about to take place is going to take place regardless. And look at the bottom of this deck. The death card in reverse. More Scorpio energy. Now, a lot of you that watch YouTube, of course, most of them are Western astrology. So they're going to say, oh, we're in Sag and this, it is okay, whatever. So notice the timing of when I'm telling you for as Vedic based on what they're saying because we're in Sag. So based on their readings, some of the things that they have been saying have not been transgressing. That's because the timing is off. The timing is off. We're not in Sag season right now. If you take a telescope and look, we're in Scorpio until a couple of more days. So your energy needed to wait till the sun got in Sag as the Temperance card for you and this person to temper your feelings and your emotions. You never make any major decisions during the sun in Scorpio 8th house because it will end in an ending. Okay? You don't make any decisions to break up, to get married, to separate, divorce, to accept a job, or to quit a job. Well, you can quit a job because you already want to end it. But if you start a job during Scorpio season, you will lose that job quicker than you think. Okay? So right now, it's just telling you to surrender to rest and sleep. Don't worry. Because fate is turning anyway. There's really nothing that you can do but to, thank you, angels, to accept or offend. These feelings of emotions that's going to wash over some of you because it will be a decision that some of you will have to make regarding something current or something from the past. Again, also a decision that you have to make spiritually and physically about your health, about the welfare of your health, getting up, getting more active, changing what you do as a routine. You're not getting enough rest. You're not getting enough sleep. You working too hard. You got too much stuff on your plate. And right now it's asking for you to be more creative. Um, letting your imagination be wild with your ideas and your thoughts, because that frees your mind of worryation and stress. When you're in your more creative mode, you worry less, you stress less, because you're coming up with ideas. So some of you need to go back to painting, drawing, pottery, art, any type of line of creativity to distress you. Okay. But we'll talk more about, and you'll keep learning that the next 18 months, because K2 being in Virgo is going to try and help you to distress and remove a lot of things out of your life, just as in reverse, that has not been giving or showing you justice. So a lot of you will be acting as the death card and cutting a lot of people and situations and things out of your life. Okay. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you so much for putting up with the sideways reading. Just watch it on your phone. Turn your phone to landscape. And hopefully that, I don't know, because they say Mercury will be retrograde until January the 1st. So I just hope that this was a one-day thing, and hopefully that it'll work better tomorrow. I'll see y'all then.